Hey everybody, this is Captain Kyle. I'm at the New Jersey Comic Expo. I'm here with my new friend Randy Havens, who is in Stranger Things and also was a voice on Archer. But of course, everyone knows you from Stranger Things.
Yeah, absolutely.
How are you enjoying the con?
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's great. The cosplay here is unbelievable. So many good costumes.
So, looking around and you see all these costumes, what do you think of the people behind the costumes?
I'm pretty sure they're awesome. I haven't gotten to see the people beyond the costumes yet. Most of them are staying in their masks and whatnot. But yeah, they're great. Everyone here has been like super nice.
Now, if you were going to cosplay, if you were going to put on a costume, come to one of these cons, not as a guest, but as an attendee, who would you want to cosplay?
You know, I always wanted to be Michael Myers. I'm just not tall enough. But Michael Myers would be like my number one cosplay.
Well, one of the rules of cosplay is you cosplay who you want, so you could be a shorter Michael Myers.
Be a 5'10" Michael Myers. I wouldn't be very intimidating.
Intimidating is actually, you're an actor. You could be intimidating.
I don't think I'd be a very intimidating Michael Myers.
All right. Well, you know yourself best, so I'm not going to fight you.
Thank you.
I have to say, your character on Stranger Things, I very much enjoyed the fact that he was a teacher who enjoyed teaching and took a great interest in his students. Have you had any teaching experience to push into this, or?
I mean, I've never been a teacher per se. I have taught some acting and some improv classes, but I've never been a legit teacher. And I think what teachers do is so important, and a lot of times it's thankless. So I'm glad to be able to portray a positive teacher in media. It's kind of rare that we see an actual good teacher portrayed in media. A lot of times it's it's the strict teacher or the creepy teacher or the mean teacher. So I'm happy to be able to play just a legit good guy, nice guy, awesome teacher.
Definitely. They even have a film called Bad Teachers or something like that.
Yeah.
And I take it you looked at that for no inspiration at all.
No, that would be the opposite. Mr. Clarke would watch Good Teacher.
If they only made that movie. And I think you should be applying, auditioning for a role in the Good Teacher movie that they should make, right?
Yeah, you know what? Now that you say that, there's going to be some fan art that's going to be the Bad Teacher poster, but with Mr. Clarke, and it's just going to say Good Teacher. So I'm putting that out there. Internet. Make that happen.
All right, fan artists. We want to see a Good Teacher poster with the Good Teacher. That almost sounds biblical, though.
Yeah. That's what I want. Write a whole Bible verse about Mr. Clarke.
That could work. So, when you got on the set and you were, in it, and I'm sure it was a job and you did your job and enjoyed it because we saw the end result. But did you think it was going to have that big of an impact, the whole show?
No, I don't think anybody involved knew that it was going to be as big as it got. We all knew that it was something special and we all knew that it was good, but we didn't know that it was going to connect on the way that it did. That people just it was something that felt like people were just waiting to see, everyone that watched it, almost everyone that watched it was just this is my new favorite show. And it's so rare, especially as an actor, to be involved in something that connects with so many people in such a resonating way,
I have to say it was a show we didn't know we were waiting for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no one knew that was the show that they were waiting for. But then when it happened, and I loved how almost organic it was, because it was almost entirely word of mouth and word of social media, right? People just started telling their friends and started Facebooking about it, and so friends of mine would be oh yeah, no, people are Facebooking about this show that don't know you. So most of the people on my Facebook are friends of mine. So of course they're gonna watch it just to support their friend. But then I've had friends that were these aren't even your friends that are excited and intrigued by this show. So just sort of connected and just kept rolling and rolling and rolling. Everybody says, tells their friends you got to see this show, and then those guys watch it and they tell their friends you got to see this show, and it just kept rolling and rolling. And I don't think that we expected it to hit the way that it did. We're super glad about it.
We are too. Though I have to say, after this amazing season. Now, they are working on a season 2, from what I understand. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be hard to kind of top this season because it was just so awesome. I mean, I hope they do it. And will you be returning? I know you can't talk about details, and we don't want details, but will you be returning?
I think we'll probably see Mr. Clarke in season 2.
All right, that's all we want. We don't need to know anything more. We are anti-spoiler. So I have some important questions. They're very important. What is your favorite beverage?
My favorite beverage? Huh. Wow. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite beverage. I drink a lot of water. Oh, you know what? Cold brew coffee from Starbucks. That's my favorite beverage.
All right, now we're going to have to get Starbucks to give us some money to show them.
Yeah, that's right.
That'd be nice for an endorsement from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Okay, so the beverage was a little difficult, but we got that figured out. Now, if you were going to have a fine dinner, what would you order? Like the best dinner you could possibly have to celebrate the fact that you just won an Emmy for Stranger Things Season 3. Yes, we're hoping for Season 3.
Yeah.
What would you order for your favorite dinner ever?
I like A, that you assume that I'm going to be in Season 3, and then B, that I'm going to win an Emmy for it. I hope that you can see the future and that this is truth. You know what? You know where I would go to celebrate? Five Guys. I get the cheeseburger at Five Guys.
Cheeseburger high five? I like this guy. He likes cheeseburgers. I like cheeseburgers. How do you feel about sushi?
I like sushi.
All right, then you're cool. 'Cause sushi, cheeseburgers, life.
Yeah,
right?
Those are both awesome things.
And of course, pizza.
Yeah. Come on. Can't
So
live without pizza.
You definitely can't live without pizza. All right, final question. If you were able to travel in time, and not just how I can and see the future that you're going to win an Emmy, and you were going to travel to any period of time and live there for a while, where would you want to go?
Any period of time and live there for a while, huh? I think the 60s would be pretty awesome. Like to be able to go and see like these iconic sort of 60s rock bands perform, maybe at like their early shows. I think that would be pretty cool.
So you're a very music-centric person?
I'm not necessarily a music-centric person, but I would feel like that would be like the best. Like if you could go see like Jimi Hendrix or like go to Woodstock, like wouldn't that be like legendary?
Definitely, though. Some might want to see, I don't know, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, little things like that.
Nah, Woodstock. Go to Woodstock.
Woodstock over the Declaration of Independence. Where can people find you on social media?
My Twitter is Mr. Randy Havens. So Mr. Randy Havens.
I'm glad you... Instagram. All right, we're going to put that right here on the screen.
Great.
So people actually... You'll have more followers.
Look here. This is where you'll find me.
People are always manipulating my text. What is this about? One guy was just like, here it is, and here it's gone.
Wait, can I just wipe it away?
Did they give you this...
I'll bring it back.
Did they give you this power when, like, you sign up for SAG?
Yep.
Wow. I definitely got to get into SAG then. All right, well, any more cons coming up for you?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing the Fantasy Con, which is a con cruise in January, which is going to be pretty awesome.
Can I have your life?
Yeah. I'll switch with you.
I don't know that you want to switch with me.
All right, well.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Captain Kyle.
It was fun talking to you. That's all we have for now, but as always, have fun and cosplay on.